Okay, and hi guys, I'm Anna. And if you have the time, let's take the trip in Vietnam because Vietnam will have the different kind of place to visit. And now, I want to introduce to you about the Asian House 87 at Mame Street. As you can know, at here, it was have to you. I want to introduce to you about this Asian house was it was like the architecture of Vietnam person, and it was don't missing of any architecture of like the Western or another country. And this house was built in at the early 19th century. At first, this house was used to sell and to trade other things of when the people of Vietnam was made it. But as nowadays, it used to be like make a place for everyone to visit. And now in here, I want to introduce to you, we have the door seal. In this door seal, it was have meaning. Like if you come to the door seal, you needed to put down your show down your head down. So that was meaning like you all have something real great with your dead people in your house, like that. And another meaning like this star show was like don't take the bad luck to the house, and also don't bring the good luck out of your house. And now let's come to inside. In here it will have 3 floors. A long time ago, it doesn't have like the windows are nowadays. They always made like the sky wall. We call this was like the sky wall. In here they made the sky wall, meaning like they are want to like they are like to they make the sky wall because it will have their meaning. Their meaning like to bring light and the area to the house. So we made in each floor, like in the middle of the floor 1 and in the middle of floor 1 and floor 2, it will have this skywall to be the house was lightly and airy in the house. And also in here it was have like a cup it was have in the Nguyen dynasty. So it was very expensive. If you come here, if you broke it, you needed to pay a lot of money, like that. And now I want to introduce to you about another thing. In here a lot of like about you, another people come to another country, they usually come in the middle door, and you needed to tell them like don't go to the middle door, because like the middle door usually we use for the king, and we can only go in the door in the left and the door in the right, because it was the door we use. Yes, alright, the middle door, I agree with you, like it was really big. It was the biggest door at that place, but you don't come that to walk because it was for the king, so you don't come. And now in here it have really special thing that was about the traditional kitchen. Now I want to tell you, a lot of people in Vietnam, they agree like if they come to one house, they will come to the kitchen first, and if they feel like the kitchen is warm, that was meaning like this woman at this house, she can cook a lot of different kind of thing, and she was the person can take care of the person in that house. And also in here it was have like the traditional cupboard. This traditional cupboard, it was in the kitchen and was 3 floors. In the first floors, it was introduced to you about like in the first floor, it was put like after the woman cook, she can cook everything in one time. Like in the meal, it was have 5 food. she can't cook the 5 food in one time. She needed to cook in each other. And like she would cook the meat first, or she would cook the vegetable first, and she was put in the first floor. Why? Because the first floor it was too oven, so it would took it was not very made your food, it was polluted. And in the second floor it was took to you like you will put the dishes and the bowls in here. And the bowls a long time in Vietnam we call that was bát chét eo. Why? Because in this bowl it was like the body of the woman in Vietnam, so we call that was bát chét eo. But that name was really long, so a long time. So as nowadays we always call that was the bowl of the love, we call that was bát yêu, like that. And also in the third floor it was place to you took like about the shape to make the you will took the shape to make the bread, like that. And how we can make the bread. Next to the traditional cupboard it was have some big road made by the rocks, and we will show it. It was have one in here. It was have a lot of different things to make, and how we can make the bread I will make you. All the bread a long time in Vietnam it was made by the rice. They will have something we call in Vietnam we call that was cối chai, and they was put some water and a little bit of rice. They will put it in this and they will roll it. After we roll it, it was made to you like about the rice water, and this rice water you want to put it in like the small blanket or small towel and put it in some few days. And also this water it was be cold, and when it was cold it was made like the flour. So in here we use like the shape to make the bread. You put it in here and you put it in the stove, and that was finished, and what we can make the bread. Okay. And a long time in here it was have like the rain gutter. This rain gutter we used to took the rainwater. A long time ago our country it didn't pollute because like their traditional, also their work it was like also the farmer, not like the worker, not build many not build a lot of factory as nowadays. So at that time it didn't pollute. So when it was rain, the rainwater it was very fresh, and you can use this to drink or to use it to have the bath and to cook, because a long time ago it didn't have like as nowadays. We needed to make the fresh water. We needed to use like a lot of machines, a lot of different kind of machines to make the dirty water to the fresh water, and now as nowadays we are using it. As nowadays we are needing to pay money for the fresh water, but a long time ago we don't need it to pay the money for the fresh water, because this fresh water it was took in the pond, river, or in the pond, river, ocean, and they will use the rain gutter to put the water in here. Okay, and about in the kitchen it was have 5 elements. And what was 5 elements? I want to tell you. 5 elements it was have fire, water, wood, metal, and earth. About the wood, like like the Western country or your country, they usually use like the knife to cut the meat into the food into the small pieces, and you will use like about some things to put it and you will eat. But in Vietnam person, And when the Western people will cook, they will cook a black meat and they will use the knife to cut it. But in Vietnam, they are cut real small pieces before they was cooked, and after they were cooked, they will use the chopsticks to make that. They will use the chopstick to put the food in your mouth to eat. But about the wood, it was uprising at it was about the chopstick in your kitchen. And about the water was like when you all the food you cook, you need the water. You cook the vegetable, the meat, all of that, you need the water. And that was meaning of that. And about the metal. About the metal, it was the metal was like the bowls it was like the bowl you eat. You used to cook like the food and eat every day. That was about the metal. And about the wood, you can see a long time ago, the traditional Vietnam, they usually burn the fire and they took the wood in here to burn it up. And when they was after the wood was burned into the pieces, it was have something. It was like the wood, and you will put the thing in the wood, and the tree was be really great. It was be really healthy and okay. And about another thing, that was earth. Also, the earth, it was like the earth, a lot of people will use this earth to make the pot a long time ago. Okay, and now let's come to the upstairs. Upstairs, the only thing I want to introduce to you about that was the worship. The worship, I want to tell you about the 5 elements too. About the fire elements, it was like the oil lamp, also the lamp on the worship. And about the water, in the worship, it was have it was have 2 cups, 1 cup for the water, and 1 cup it was have 1 cup it was have wire. Yes, the wine. And about the word. Yes, the word, that was about the worship. It usually made by the word, always made by the word, like that. And about the metal, it was like the cup, or the plate, or the cup. In upstairs of that, it was made. And about the earth, I want to tell you about the earth. Inside, it was have 1 big cup, and when you it have some information, important day, Christmas day, or Tet, or the death and the birthday of this person, you will took a lot of food in here, and they was burn not votive paper, they was burn crystal, yes, crystal, and this they will put it in here, and this crystal was made by the earth. Okay, and now I want to introduce to you at first I can tell you, I tell you at first, in the Christmas or at the Tet, they usually took a lot of food, and there was many if about the food at first, if you want to have the food, you need to grow it, and after some tree, all the trees, after 1 year, it will have the fruit, and that was all the hard work. That was all the hard work you come. Okay, and that was all about the lesson today. I want to introduce to you, and I think now I want to tell you about really legend. This Asian house, it was made the tipper. We call that was tipper house. Okay, and now I want to tell you that we needed to say goodbye. Bye bye, and have a good day, everyone.